of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in the Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
I went to Greenwood Chevrolet because I was really interested in looking at the tracks.
Because I wanted my dream truck.
Because I've been going there for 20 years. I think whenever we go there, whatever car we're looking for, they have tremendous inventory.
If you're looking for people who care about you, Greenwood is a place to go.
You know, it's like family there. The girls know me in service. It's Miss Kim in the Tahoe.
I'm really happy that I went
to Greenwood Chevrolet.
Because they really went
the extra mile for me.
Now we're going the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Myers Family Insurance knows the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Ah, the details.
Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is one fine ride. Perfect cornering, superb handling, sporty and stylish, power to spare, plus awesome mileage. Yeah, jaw-droppingly beautiful lines and well-appointed with luxurious trim. Put more oomph in your life and start beholding the molding. Find your home's fine hardwood at BairdBrothers.com.
High-res Futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Strong bands of lake effect snow. Winds is kind of the big story today as well.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
Right now is a great time to get more for your trade-in at Tri-State Ford and drive home in a new or pre-owned vehicle. Choose from our great selection of new Ford models or pre-owned vehicles. Plus, get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. At Tri-State Ford, we'll pay you top dollar for your trade, but you don't have to purchase one of ours to sell us yours.
Customer focus, community driven. Tri-State Ford East Liverpool or visit tristateford.net.
Baird Brothers remains your source for fine hardwood products. For the time being, we're open for customer pickup only on weekdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. Place your order online at BairdBrothers.com. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
The 4M Company, being an architect and construction manager for over 40 years, has had the opportunity to use many different electrical businesses for our projects. The depth, quality, and knowledge and attention to detail displayed by Dickey Electric makes them stand out above all the rest.
For state-of-the-art expertise and a timeless commitment to our customers, contact Joe Dickey Electric. We are everything electrical.
News doesn't stop after the sun goes down. Sometimes you just have to hustle to get it. At 21 News, no matter how far it is, no matter what it takes to get there, we're working to bring you the best stories and the freshest content at 11 p.m. with the context and clarity that makes it worth staying up for, no matter what time it is. 21 News at 11 with me, Aaron Simonek, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 11, news that's worth your time.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Ah, the details. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is one fine ride. Perfect cornering, superb handling, sporty and stylish, power to spare, plus awesome mileage. Yeah, jaw-droppingly beautiful lines and well-appointed with luxurious trim. Put more oomph in your life and start beholding the molding. Find your home's fine hardwood at BairdBrothers.com.
WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. With our combined 70 years experience and comprehensive wealth strategy, we assist our clients attain their goals. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services, or visit WRSWealthAdvisors.com. Good luck, athletes!
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in the Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Myers Family Insurance knows the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
The following is a presentation of YSN, your sports network.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in to YSNLive.com. Today, we got the Jackson-Milton Blue Jays taking on the visiting Sebring Trojans in what should be a great matchup here in the playoffs. It's OHSAA sectional playoff time here, and this one should be an interesting matchup to say the least. We got conference opponents here, teams that have already matched up multiple times this season, and you would think coming into this ballgame, Jackson-Milton sits as the favorite, having won both of those matchups earlier in the year. Jackson-Milton won this back on the 15th of January, 50-46, and then go back to December 23rd for their other matchup. Jackson-Milton took a huge 15-point win in that one. It's obviously hard to beat a conference opponent 3 times in one season. Jackson-Milton looks to do so here. Sebring, on the other hand, only winners to 2 out of their last 5 ball games, but one of those big wins came just a couple nights ago, 6 days ago to be exact, over Springfield in a huge upset loss to end the regular season. They took home a 61-60 win, and what really helped a 3-game skid that included a lot of double-digit losses, including a nearly 30-point loss to Lowellville, another conference opponent. This becomes an ever interesting matchup. When you look at common opponents, everything looks to be going Jackson-Milton's way, but we know the playoffs are here to cause chaos, and that's exactly what we expect to happen here on YSN. So we'll be back in a minute to get starting lineups and the national anthem set here live from Jackson-Milton High School.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
Contest between Sebring High School and Jackson-Milton High School. To honor America, please stand and join in the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's tournament game is sponsored by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Your attendance and support of the student athletes and coaches is appreciated by member schools competing for the right to move on. Though both teams are rivals, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest and the administration of both schools' requests and safe for all fans. The officials assigned to this tournament game have met extensive requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been assigned based upon the process approved by the OHSAA's Board of Directors. The officials for tonight's game are umpire John Matrega, umpire Paul Maravich, and referee Dominic Clevaney. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Jackson-Milton High School. All fans are asked to respect the effort each of them has put forth preparing for tonight's contest. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administrating the contest, and of course your team and your opponent. And as important today as ever, please respect the game. Now let's meet the players in tonight's game. Tonight's starters for the visiting team, the Sebring Trojans, who are coached by Brian Clark and assisted by Joe Davis and Ron McDonald. Senior number 2, Connor Shepard. Senior number 15, Andrew Lamb. Senior number 20, Dylan Johnson. Senior number 22, Matt Burke. And senior number 33, Frankie Lazoya. And now introducing the Jackson-Milton Blue Jays coach, Senior number 0, Cole Bell. Senior number 3, Mason Morrison. Senior number 5, Frank Peruzzi. Senior number 13, Nick McGinnis. And senior number 45, AJ Bach. And all teams.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care.
Alrighty, folks, let's get this ball game started from Jackson-Milton High School. This one just about set to get tipped off here, and what should be an interesting playoff matchup between in-conference rivals getting set here tonight. Limited crowd in attendance here, but you can feel that playoff atmosphere already as the Blue Jays win the opening tip, and they get to start with this ball here tonight as Grote brings it across half court for the first time in this ball game. Gets it over the right side wing, now in the right corner. Coming back, trying into the paint, and they lose control of it. Sebring gets a steal on the first possession of this playoff game. They got it from the big man, A.J. Bouch, down there in the paint. He lost control of it as they were trying to get it into him. And now Sebring with it, the first chance to score in this ball game on this possession. Dylan Johnson has it at the top of the key. Gives it back over to Shepard at the left side. Rolling it back to the top, hands it off. And once more trying to set up this offense. Just 40 seconds off the board already here in the first quarter of this playoff matchup. Lamp trying to set up some offense here. Gets a right side wing. Back to Lamp at the top of the key. Good ball movement early on. Trying to keep this a low-scoring ball game. Their offense has not been spectacular throughout most of the season, so they're definitely going to want to eat away at that clock early on here and make the Blue Jays beat them by trying to run the tempo up. And that was a foul on the shot as Connor Shepard drove to the lane and got fouled on his way up. So free throws come in 1 minute and 8 seconds into this ball game for the Sebring Trojans as they look to score for the first time here tonight. Shepard's first shot from the line sinks in, and the Trojans take the lead here first tonight. Expect a back and forth game. Neither one of these teams are going to go down quietly into the night. And that second one falls in for the Trojans. So the Blue Jays coming back up the floor. They lost it last time as they were trying to get it down into Bouch on the inside. They get it to him once more here on the left side corner. Now back out to the left side. And that one almost nearly taken away again by Sebring. Miscommunications early on. Now a three-pointer going up from McGinnis. That one's no good, and the rebound goes to Sebring. So Sebring back-to-back good defensive possessions. Missed shots coming early on for the Blue Jays as well. That one nearly knocked away just by the body of Bouch, and now a three-pointer goes up and just falls off the rim for Lamp. And we've got something left on the floor. Looks like a ponytail from somebody. So a brief timeout here as the clock continues to roll. As now they get it to stop at 6:10. It's a knee brace for Bouch that fell off there. So a quick adjustment there. Now back at it once more. Jackson-Milton bringing it up the floor, trying to create some offense. Haven't been successful so far. Bouch has it at the top. Gets it inside, trying to work around. They can't get it. Stolen away by Sebring. Down on the floor. The ball is still loose, rolls out of bounds. And they're saying last touched by Sebring. So it's going to stay the Blue Jays ball down at this end with 5:52 remaining. Cole Grape, the one to inbound it here. They get this one in. A three-pointer from Mason Robinson. That one's no good. He grabs his own rebound, though, resets a right side wing. Gets it McGinnis over to the left side. He's going to pull up from three. That one's up in the air. That one's going to be too short off the rim, and Sebring gets another rebound. The shot's not falling early on for the Blue Jays. Back down to the other end. Looking at it from the corner. Gets the pick, trying to drive it in. Kicks it back out, top of the key. Now steps it back, and now to reset the offense. Shepard has the top of the key. He's got the only 2 points in the ball game so far. Shepard gives it off to Lozoya. Lozoya is going to drive it in left-handed, puts it into the right, spins around and gets it to fall in, and the Trojans take a 4-0 lead. And now the Blue Jays moving up quickly there. McGinnis has it now over. Back to McGinnis. He's going to pull it from three one more time, and again they can't get it to fall. But A.J. down on the inside gets it, grabs the rebound, throws it over to Frank Prosy, and they get 2 points in the ball game, and the Blue Jays are on the board here for the first time tonight. So they cut into that lead. It took them just about over 3 minutes to score here in tonight's action. Now a three-pointer coming up from Sebring. That one's too short from Lamp. Now coming back up the other end, trying to answer quickly. Trying to get this ball game tied back up. McGinnis has it, looking for Bouch on the inside. He can't get it to him. Now reset into the top of the key. It's Robinson trying to work on that Sebring defender. Now McGinnis has it left side again. He has to pick up the handle. Back to Robinson. Really trying to get it inside to A.J. Bouch, and he uses that weight and just throws it around and drives onto the inside to tie this ball game up. With 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter, we're tied at 4 now. Physical play down on the inside. And now Sebring coming back down to the other end, trying to get points. They took the 4-0 lead, but have been quiet ever since. The Blue Jays have really tightened up that defense, and now a three-pointer coming in. Rolls around and takes a friendly, spinning in for the Trojans as they now take a 7-4 lead. And Jackson-Milton has it once more, trying to answer back. It's Robinson. Now Grope has it. Working, he loses the ball. It's loose, coming back to the other side, puts the layup up. It's in, but they're going to say the foul. It came on the ground, so no and one. The bucket won't count, but I believe it will be free throws with 3:23 on the clock. No, it's not going to be. It's just going to be an inbound pass. Connor Shepard with the steal, trying to bring it down to the other end. Drew the contact, but couldn't get the bucket up in time. Dylan Johnson, the one to inbound it here. He gets this one in deep. And Shepard, pump fake from Johnson. Now resetting at the top of the key is Connor Shepard. Got a zone look defensively for Jackson-Milton, something used effectively by most high schools in the region. Not many teams are going to be running a true man-to-man defense here. That's going to be true for Sebring and Jackson-Milton here tonight. Moving it left side, and from the corner, pump fakes it. Gets double team, get the bounce pass, entry pass into the lane, and a travel being called on Matt Bird down in the paint. He was trying to push it in on A.J. Bouch, but unsuccessful. I don't think too many guys are going to be able to drive it in on that man tonight. He's definitely got the size advantage in most matchups. The guy is built like a tank out there, and you see it there. The demonstration just getting past four other guys, throwing his weight around and getting in there to get the rebound. The shot won't fall, and the ball goes loose out of bounds. They're saying last touch by Sebring. So the Blue Jays retain possession of it, 4-7, 2:32 left in our first quarter of play. As the Blue Jays move it quickly, they're still trying to look for three-pointers in this ball game. None falling so far. Only the one for the Trojans as that one comes in off the Mason Robinson layup. And now coming back is Sebring. Frederick has it, gives it back to Shepard. Setting up the offense now is going to be Bird at the top of the key. He's got a one-on-one with Bouch if he wants it. Frederick now right side wing, gives it back to Shepard in the corner, sets the pick. Shepard brings it back out to the top. It's over to Bird. Now left side from Shepard, trying to work it in. Can't find a lane. Under 2 minutes now in the first quarter. Gets it back to Shepard on the right side wing. Trying to work it on Robinson. He's going to give it back, and Sebring's going to slow down this ball game once again. Matt Bird is slowing it down. Now Bouch comes out to meet him at half court, so he has to hand it back off. And he draws the charge. And actually, he's going to draw the blocking foul. Bouch stepped up, and Bird stepped in, so that's going to be a foul coming. 3 fouls now on the home Blue Jays here tonight. It's going to be an inbound pass, and Bouch goes to the bench for the first time here tonight. So Sebring gets to inbound this one. Now going all the way across the court, a three-pointer up from Dylan Johnson. It won't fall in. Now the Blue Jays trying to come back down to the other side with some tempo. Right side, corner. He loses handle of it, has to kick it out, and gets called on the travel. Gavin Salee couldn't get that one in, lost the handle and turns it over. Back to Sebring, who hold the lead right now by 1 with 1:16 to go in the first quarter. They've done good defensively, not drawing any fouls as well, but able to cause quite a few turnovers here early on. Sebring only 6-16, but in the playoffs, all records go out the window and both sides just competing for another game. It's win or go home at this point. And neither side wanting to go home this early in the season. And that's going to be a travel call. So Sebring turns it over off the Connor Shepard travel. So back to the Blue Jays this one goes. Mason Robinson the one to bring it across half court. Under 45 seconds to go. McGinnis has it in the left side wing. Gives it back to Salih. Now to Robinson. Back now. Driving. McGinnis looks at it. Robinson from three. Trying to move it around. McGinnis has it right side. Drives it in. Gets stripped from behind. Knocked out of bounds. Said last touch by Sebring. Now under 30 seconds to go. This one stays with Jackson-Milton. And they're going to get a chance to inbound it here. A tight ball game. Not a lot of points so far, surprisingly. They get this one in. Salih has it. Over to McGinnis. McGinnis pumps it from three. Didn't get anybody to fall for it. He's going to bring it back out to the top of the key to reset this. Mason Robinson has it. Mason Robinson, the only player of this team to have 1,000 career points here at Jackson-Milton. He was a member of that 1,000-point club, and now he's trying to work it on offense. Over to McGinnis. McGinnis puts the body on, trying to draw the foul at the end of the first quarter. That's going to do it for one here in Jackson-Milton High School on YSNLive.com. The visiting Sebring Trojans are looking to upset the Jackson-Milton Blue Jays. At the end of one, they lead 7-6.
Hi, this is Jim Myers with Myers Family Insurance, your local Medicare and retirement resource. We're excited to have sports back. Whether you're on the field or cheering from the stands, sports unifies communities and brings hope for the future. We're all one team working together. At Myers Family Insurance, we know the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
Greenwood Chevrolet in Austintown is going the extra mile. With the largest inventory of new 2020 Chevrolet vehicles, your journey to a better vehicle starts at the Mahoning Valley's #1 new car dealer, Greenwood Chevrolet in Austintown.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Second quarter set to get underway here in just a moment. Some technical difficulties from the scoring table preventing us from starting. So it should be going on here pretty soon, but we're getting a recap of that first quarter. Sebring dominated on defense. The Blue Jays couldn't get anything going, had quite a few missed threes. We're actually down 4-0 to start the ball game, came back to tie it up. And then the big three coming from 33, Frankie Lazoya for Sebring. That put them in the lead where they sit now, and some late points from the Blue Jays put them back within one. But that game really kind of dominated early on by Sebring. Bouch had to go to the bench. He's already in some early foul trouble, something they're going to have to look out for as they get later into this ball game. 3 fouls on the home side so far, none for the visiting Trojans. Coming out in this second quarter, I think it's time that Jackson-Milton kind of goes away from that 3 ball, start driving this one in, set some picks, some screens, get down in there, and start getting some points, some easy ones. Try and get to the free throw line. They got to start drawing fouls down there in the paint. I think that's where they're really starting to limit themselves, as Bouch looks like he's going to sub back into the ball game here for the second quarter. Sebring, on the other hand, they got to keep going how they're going right now. They've done really well when they've slowed down that offensive tempo and just kind of hold the ball. Get Jackson-Milton kind of get that intensity, that anxiety, just start flowing back there. And then once they get them kind of restless, they just start attacking. They're able to draw fouls. And they've called Jackson-Milton sleeping a few times as well with some easy steals, drawing it down to the other end. That's how some of those fouls have built up. And it looks like finally the technical difficulties on the sideline have been fixed. And we get back second quarter of action from the OHSAA sectional round. Second round of the playoffs. Sebring had the first round bye. They took advantage with a win over conference opponents Springfield. And that last one as that ball goes out of bounds from Sebring. So their first possession goes awry. And Jackson-Milton gets to take back over and take it back down to their own end to try and open up the scoring here in the second half. Or second quarter, pardon me. McGinnis has it, and that one stripped away, coming back down to the other end. A layup. That one's up and in for the Trojans. And they lead this one 6-9 off of Elijah Frederick's steal and layup. Miscommunications for Blue Jays. They've had quite a few on passes. We thought the one from Sebring was going to cost them a minute ago, but it turns out the first major points coming off a bad play there by the Blue Jays, and now a foul coming on Sebring. That one being called on Frankie Lozoya, the guy with the three. That's the first foul here tonight for the Sebring Trojans. And Robinson has it at the top of the key. He's going to try and set up some offense and get this thing flowing. They've been trailing the entire ball game. They were briefly holding a tie, but then back down to the other end. Sebring came with a three-pointer from Lozoya. McGinnis on the drive in, lays it up, it won't fall. Rebounded by Sebring. Dominant down in the paint still tonight. Cannot get anything to go for the Blue Jays, and Sebring continues to take advantage. Back with Elijah Frederick. Shepard gets it down into the paint. And put up for two by Matt Bird, and now up by 5 of the Trojans. Robinson trying to bring it down quickly, trying to get this offense to flow. They haven't been able to get anything so far. McGinnis, right side wing. Gets it inside to Bouch. Bouch throws an elbow in and draws the foul on the shot. Second one now on the visiting Sebring Trojans, and Bouch is going to head to the free throw line for 2. Bouch, first shot at the line here, is up, and that one's going to be just short. So they continue to trail by just 5 points here, a minute and a half off the board in the second quarter. They've been able to draw 2 early fouls, just like I said they would need to. And the second one falls in for the Blue Jays, and they open up their scoring here in the second quarter and close that gap to just 4 points. Sebring's going to bring it back down. It's Shepard. He's been running the point all night, and they've been effective when doing so. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson gets double teamed in the corner, launches it cross court to Frederick. Now back to Shepard at the top of the key. He bounce passes it over, and now trying to drive it in, nearly losing the handle. They get it back and throw it back out to the top, trying to slow down this offense once more. It's Shepard at the top of the key. He's going to get doubled. And now watching it back over to Frederick in the corner. And that one off the foot of Grope, trying to get that bounce pass over to the left side, and that's going to be a kicked ball violation on Jackson-Milton, so it's going to remain Sebring's ball. 2 minutes off the clock now in this second quarter of play. They're going to launch this one all the way into the backcourt for Connor Shepard. Left side corner, that one out of bounds. Actually going to be a foul on number 13, McGinnis. So it's going to remain Sebring's ball. 4 fouls now on the home side. Home Blue Jays not looking too well when it comes to that foul trouble. Had a lot early on. Hopefully they can continue to clean that up as they have here. Doing better in this quarter than they were in the first. Now the turnaround 2. That one won't fall, but they grab their own rebound. It's Bird down on the inside. His shot too strong on it. They wanted the foul. They won't get it. Now coming back down to the other side is to Robinson. Now Grope, the wing shot 3. That one rims out and won't fall in. Rebound by Dylan Johnson to Sebring. And now Shepard to bring it across half court. Good ball movement by the Blue Jays, but unable to get anything to fall. Now driving, pulls up the mid-range shot. That one won't fall either. A lot of good shots for Sebring. They just can't get in the fall as Grope brings it back down to the other end. Now McGinnis, back to Robinson. Grope has the open 3 in the wing. If he wants it, he won't take it. Back to Robinson at the top. McGinnis looks at it. Now inside to Bouch, and Bouch loses the handle on it. Bird with the steal, and now Shepard to bring it back down for Sebring. Another turnover for the Blue Jays. A lot of them early on so far in this one. Frederick gets it over left side. Left side corner shot from Bird, and that three-pointer sinks in, and the Trojans now lead by 7. 4:38 remaining on the board, and a timeout being called first of the game from Jackson-Milton, and we'll be right back.
News doesn't stop after the sun goes down. Sometimes you just have to hustle to get it. At 21 News, no matter how far it is, no matter what it takes to get there, we're working to bring you the best stories and the freshest content at 11 p.m. with the context and clarity that makes it worth staying up for, no matter what time it is. 21 News at 11 with me, Erin Simonek, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 11, news that's worth your time.
Welcome back to the second quarter. The Trojans lead by 7 off of the three-pointer from the corner from Matt Bird. The Blue Jays forced to call a timeout, trying to regroup. Only 1 point so far in the second quarter through 3.5 minutes. They're going to have to try and get some more rebounds here on the offensive side. It's where they haven't been able to do it, and limit turnovers. All the way over to Grope on the left side, now trying to drive it in. Back to Grope from the wing. The three shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded, though, by the Blue Jays. They don't get the first one, but the second one falls from them, and they finally get 2 more points in the game. Their first field goal, actually, of this second quarter. And now a foul being called on the way down to the other side. A blocking fall in the crowd over here on the Sebring side gets loud for that one. 5 fouls now on the home squad here today as the Trojans still lead by 5. 4:09 now on the clock. Connor Shepard, the one to bring it up. Gets it over to Bird. Bird's going to set it up from the top of the key. He's got Bouch on him. Now Shepard. Stutter steps. Now Bird. The shot is up. That one just short. Bouch slipped trying to come out to meet him. Unable to get it. Mason Robinson back down in his own end. Spins around. Puts it up. It's no good. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Jays. So Sebring gets the ball. Another turnover. Shots still refuse to fall for the Jackson-Milton Blue Jays early on. Still only a 5-point ball game. The Blue Jays getting confused defensively. Coach yelling instructions from the sideline as Sebring gets this one in. Sebring's got Milton reeling early on. Right side, corner, three. It's up, it won't fall. Rebounded by Bouch, but it's knocked out of his hands. Frederick with it on the left side wing. And Sebring retains possession of the ball with 3:30 on the clock. Shepard trying to set up the Sebring defender. The defender gets too low and the drive in and knocked hard to the ground from the physical contact of Bouch. So Shepard draws the 6th foul on the Blue Jays and heads to the free throw line. You felt that it hit all the way up here in the stands. And Shepard's going to go to the line for 2 now. And the first shot for Shepard not going to fall in, so maybe a little banged up off that shot. And now he's going to try and get his second one to fall. Second one for Shepard will fall in, and the Trojans lead by 6. Jackson-Milton bringing it back down. Got to avoid a turnover. Got to get points on this possession. And a quick 3. And that one up and in off the shot from Aaron Romai. So that one falls in. And the Blue Jays now up to 12 points in this ball game and trail by just 3. Bringing it across half court is Shepard once again going one-on-one with Robinson. Trying to drive it in. Has to kick it back out to the top to Frederick. Now over to Johnson. Johnson going to give it back to Shepard. He's going to go one-on-one with Mason Robinson again. Now Frederick on the left side. Trying to draw the foul. It didn't go in. Now the three-pointer up. That one won't fall in for Shepard. Now bringing it back down is Grope with some tempo. Puts it up, and that one sinks in. The Blue Jays are swarming back. And now trail by just 1 to the Sebring Trojans. Sebring's got to look to slow it back down again. They were winning and dominating this game offensively and defensively with the slow try of play, and now a travel from Connor Shepard turns it over. And with 2:19 left in the second quarter, the Blue Jays can take their first lead of the ball game. The Sebring side not happy on the call. Feel like they haven't been getting much of anything in these past few possessions as they're now up to 3 fouls. And another travel not called there from this side is what they believe. Left side, corner. That one's up and that one sinks in, and the Blue Jays lead by 2 off of another 3-pointer. And a timeout being called by Sebring. 2 3-pointers from Aaron Romai, giving the Blue Jays their first lead of the ball game here tonight. As we'll be right back here on YSNLive.com.
Right now is a great time to get more for your trade-in at Tri-State Ford and drive home in a new or pre-owned vehicle. Choose from our great selection of new Ford models or pre-owned vehicles. Plus, get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. At Tri-State Ford, we'll pay you top dollar for your trade, but you don't have to purchase one of ours to sell us yours.
Customer focused, community driven. Tri-State Ford East Liverpool or visit tristateford.net.
Well, during that timeout break, the crowd sharing their disapproval of the referees early on in this ball game. I'm over here on the Sebring side of things here tonight on the away stands in Jackson-Milton, so I can hear quite a few choice words for them Zebras on the sidelines. Not a few good ones as the Blue Jays off back-to-back threes from Aaron Romai. And now a 3-pointer from the quarter trying to answer back. It won't fall, but they grab their own rebound. Now bouncing it back out. And Shepard's going to set up this offense. They've had a few possessions in a row where they haven't been able to get things to go as Bird heads it over to Frederick on the right side wing. 1:30 on the clock. Pump fake from Bird. And now the 3-pointer from the wing. That one won't fall in. And Jackson-Milton gets the rebound, and Robinson's going to bring it back down. Robinson on the drive. He loses the handle of it, and it's taken away by Bird. The Trojans still trail here now in the second quarter. Their first time here tonight, down by 2 with 1:09 on the clock. Bird has it, trying to drive in on Bouch. He gets drilled from behind. Bouch just driving over everybody. And that's going to send Bird to the free throw line. Bird gets up limping off of that one. Took quite a shot from Bouch from behind. So the Trojans with a chance to tie the ball game, and they now sit in the bonus, but probably not going to matter with only 1:03 left on the clock. McGinnis looks to sub in. The first shot from Bird is up and in, and the Trojans now trail by 1. Bouch will sub out. McGinnis will come in. So one more time, Bird from the line to tie this ball game up with 1:03. And his shot will not fall, but Frederick nearly grabs the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Sebring. So the Blue Jays get the ball back with 1:01 to go and leading by 1. Grope gets the inbound. Grope's going to bring it up for him. Trying to get that 3-pointer again. McGinnis, 3 is up. That one won't fall, a little off the mark. Nearly got that one to sink. We now sit at 40 seconds left in this second quarter. Trojans still trail by 1. Shepard bringing it up to half court. He gets met by Robinson. It's 1-on-1. Now over to Frederick. He's 1-on-1 with McGinnis. Johnson has it. He's going to try it on Grope. He can't get anywhere. Has to pick up the dribble. Gets it back to Shepard. 20 seconds down the clock. Shepard back to Johnson. Now Lazoya. Now right side, corner. Shepard bounce, passes it into Bird. The shot is up. It won't fall. The ball is loose. The ball recovered now by the Blue Jays. McGinnis has it. Driving down. And the call is going to be a charge. And the Sebring sideline goes wild. 5 seconds now remain. 8 fouls on the home side Blue Jays. Is not going to matter. Just 5 seconds left. Sebring's got to get this one in and get a shot up quick. They trail by 1 just 5 seconds before halftime. They get this one into Connor Shepard. 4, 3. He brings it up across half court. Launches it from 3. It bounces off and won't fall in. And after 2 quarters of play, folks, I told you this was going to be an exciting matchup. And here we are in a 1-point ball game at halftime. After 2 quarters of play, the Jackson-Milton Blue Jays lead the Sebring Trojans by 1.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
I went to Greenwood Chevrolet because I was really interested in looking at the tracks.
Because I wanted my dream truck.
Because I've been going there for 20 years. I think whenever we go there, whatever car we're looking for, they have tremendous inventory.
If you're looking for people who care about you, Greenwood is the place to go.
You know, it's like family there. The girls know me in service. It's Miss Kim in the Tahoe.
I'm really happy that I went to Greenwood Chevrolet.
Because they really went
the extra mile for me.
Now we're going the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Myers Family Insurance knows the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Ah, the details. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is one fine ride. Perfect cornering, superb handling, sporty and stylish, power to spare, plus awesome mileage. Yeah, jaw-droppingly beautiful lines and well appointed with luxurious trim. Put more oomph in your life and start beholding the molding. Find your home's fine hardwood at BairdBrothers.com.
High-res Futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow.
Winds is kind of the big story today as well.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
Right now is a great time to get more for your trade-in at Tri-State Ford and drive home in a new or pre-owned vehicle. Choose from our great selection of new Ford models or pre-owned vehicles. Plus, get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. At Tri-State Ford, we'll pay you top dollar for your trade, but you don't have to purchase one of ours to sell us yours.
Customer focus, community driven. Tri-State Ford East Liverpool or visit tristateford.net.
Baird Brothers remains your source for fine hardwood products. For the time being, we're open for customer pickup only on weekdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. Place your order online at BairdBrothers.com. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
The 4M Company, being an architect and construction manager for over 40 years, has had the opportunity to use many different electrical businesses for our projects. The depth, quality, and knowledge and attention to detail displayed by Dickey Electric makes them stand out above all the rest.
For state-of-the-art expertise and a timeless commitment to our customers, contact Joe Dickey Electric. We are everything electrical.
News doesn't stop after the sun goes down. Sometimes you just have to hustle to get it. At 21 News, no matter how far it is, no matter what it takes to get there, we're working to bring you the best stories and the freshest content at 11 p.m. with the context and clarity that makes it worth staying up for, no matter what time it is. 21 News at 11 with me, Aaron Simonek, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 11, news that's worth your time.
Well, coming back here shortly in the third quarter, a minute and a half until we resume play here from Jackson-Milton High School. You're watching on YSNLive.com. I am Alec Cabrera. Thank you all for joining us. We've got a tight one so far in this one. The Blue Jays storming back late to take a 17-16 lead over the Sebring Trojans off of back-to-back three-pointers. Both coming in from number 2, Aaron Romai, and in an incredible performance to really close out that half and pick up their first lead of the game. Jackson-Milton last won their sectional title in 2004. If they win this one, they'd still have to win 2 more times to get there. But everyone knows what's on the line. It's win or go home time. It's playoffs. It doesn't get any better than this. That first half, really a neck-and-neck contest, and it looked like Sebring had the advantage for most of it. But then late there in that second quarter, Jackson-Milton had some offense starting to flow. They hit those back-to-back threes. They had been trailing really that entire ball game. Up to that point, they had been tied once earlier on when it was 4-4, but really had been trailing the entire time. But now, they've been leading now for about 2 minutes here in the ball game as we get set to come back here in the second half of play. 2 quarters left of basketball. Conference rivals going up at it here in the playoffs. Winner go home time. The Blue Jays are going to start with it here in the third. Cole Grope, the one to get it. Gets it down to A.J. Bouch. Matt Bird led scoring for the Sebring Trojans. And that was going to be a reach-in foul on Sebring. Sebring did pretty good through most of that first half and not having any fouls. That's the only player now with 2 fouls. Matt Bird, also the leading scorer with 6 points. Second leading scorer is number 33, Lozoya, and he's got 5 points and 1 foul as well. On the other side, it is Aaron Romai with the most points for the Blue Jays as that one falls up and in. Robinson getting physical down in the paint. He's one guy they got to look to get going. Only had 2 points in that first half. Already gotten his 2 points there, so he matches it. Shepard bringing it down for Sebring. Trying to find Byrne on the inside. Kicks it out to Lozoya instead. Lozoya driving it in. Gets met by Bouch, so he has to kick it out. Shepard's going to bring it back to half court. Lamp has it. Lamp's got 1-on-1 with Bouch. He's going to try and drive past him, and he will. That one's tipped out from behind out of Bouch, but kicks off the foot of Lamp off the tip. So a minute in, and a turnover and a foul for Sebring. Didn't have too many of those in the first half, but now starting to add up early on. And Jackson-Milton now leads by 3. McGinnis has it. McGinnis has to pick up. Crowd wanted to walk. Mason Robinson trying to drive it now. He can't get anywhere. McGinnis, 3 from the corner. It's up. It's not going to fall in. They grab their own rebound. It won't fall. They grab it again, and once again it won't fall. And finally putting it back up was Robinson, and the Trojans lead by 5 now. Sebring was doing really well in this game when they could slow it down and play their style of basketball, keep it slow, but they've been trying to ramp up the tempo, and it's really been hurting them for a while, and now that one nearly goes awry. And Shepard able to regain possession of the ball for Sebring. Sebring's just got to slow this back down, get back into their flow of offense. They've been out of it lately. Lamp has it, back to Shepard. Back to Lamp. Lamp's going to pull it from the wing. That one won't fall in, and bringing it back down to the other end. The Blue Jays, Robinson from 3. That one won't fall. Rebounded by Bird. He's going to wrap it up. And Shepard now going to bring it back up the floor. Probably going to slow it down here. Dylan Johnson gets it over. Lozoya has it. Now the inside pass. Trying to work his way in. Throws up a wild hook shot. And Johnson's shot no good. Now Grope back down the other end. Grope looks at it. Grope trying to work it in. Gives it off to Mason Robinson. Robinson, McGinnis, left side. Now over some more. And that mid-range shot not going to fall. Shepard back down, gets past Robinson, kicks it back out. Lamp looked at it from 3, decided against it. Shepard trying to work it in on Bouch. A huge size disadvantage there. Robinson switches back on him. Now Lozoya has it. Lozoya on Grope. Gets the man to fall, but gets called on a charge. The charge on Grope. So Grope able to draw that one, and 2 fouls now on the visiting Sebring Trojans as the Blue Jays lead by 5. McGinnis driving, puts up the mid-range floater, won't fall, he grabs his own rebound, kicks it out, but that one stolen away by Johnson. Now Shepard back down, looks at it from the corner, Bird gets double teamed, Bird's pass nearly goes away from him, recovered by Shepard, 4:20 on the clock. No points yet for the Trojans, they haven't been able to score in these past 4 minutes. Shepard gets the driving lane, lays it up, and won't get it to fall, and it's rebounded by Jackson. That one launched down by Bouch, over to McGinnis. Now Robinson has it. Now driving it in, the layup. That one's not going to fall. Rebounded by Bird. And now Sebring with a chance to bring it back up. A lot of open shots. Nothing falling for either side, though. And looks like we have an injury down there on the floor. Lazoya came up looking at his leg. He's going to walk with a slight limp over to the sideline. Lazoya gives the thumbs up, so it looks like we're going to regain possession. It's not going to be a timeout. The ref is trying to tell the teams to come out back onto the floor. It's not going to be a timeout. The Sebring sideline not too friendly to the refs here tonight. And Sebring gonna get this offense, trying to roll it again. 3:42 on the clock. Shepard has it, over to Frederick. Frederick rolls it across the top. Back to Shepard on the handoff. Shepard trying to drive on Robinson, hits the spin, kicks it out. Bird, three-pointer from the corner, and that one sinks in. And the first point on the board for the Trojans is a three. And now Robinson bringing it down with some heat. McGinnis, left side, is going to answer back with a three of his own. And that one sinks in for the Blue Jays, and they lead by 5. Shepard now, 3:13 on the clock. He's going to have to bring it up. Can they answer back again? Robinson can't strip it away. Three-pointer from Lamp, and they answer back of their own. It's raining threes in Jackson-Milton, baby. And the Trojans back within 2. McGinnis has it. McGinnis kicks it out to Grope. Back to McGinnis, right side wing. Inside to Bouch. Bouch trying to drive it. Bouch puts the pass in, and that one rolls out of bounds, and they turn it over. And Sebring with a chance to tie this ball game up here if they can get 2 points in on their own with 2:45 remaining in the third quarter. Lamp has it. Corner from Johnson. That one won't fall. Rebounded by Johnson, and he puts it back up, and the Trojans tie it with 2:30 on the clock. So they go from without scoring any points through 4 minutes of play to getting 8 straight points to tie the ball game up at 24 with the Blue Jays. Trying to find it inside. Said they kick it out to Robinson. McGinnis has it. McGinnis trying to drive. He kicks it right side corner. Now inside to Robinson, and that one, they're saying a foul on Frederick. He reached in on that call. So Grope's going to inbound it for Jackson-Milton. Aaron Romai subs back into the ball game. He had those 2 big threes early on in this ball game that gave Jackson-Milton the lead in this ball game, their first. And Romai gets the inbound. He's going one-on-one with Frederick. He has to pick it up. McGinnis has it. McGinnis trying to wave Robinson over to the corner. And now Robinson in the corner. Robinson pulls it up from 3. It won't fall in. And that one knocked out of bounds. Last touched on Romai, so back to the Sebring Trojans. 1:51 remains on the clock here in the third quarter in a tied ball game. It's been a tight one here so far, and with 9.5 minutes to play in this ball game, you can tell it's going to be an exciting finish. Lamp pulls it over Bouch, and he sinks another one. The threes keep raining in for the Trojans. And the Blue Jays are stunned right now. McGinnis trying to drive it in. He can't go anywhere. And they lose it again. Sebring with the steal. It's Lamp with the ball. Now Shepard going to bring it down. Now is where they have to maintain their mentality. They've been trailing for the past few minutes. They got to keep this aggressive mindset. Bird trying to drive it in, loses the handle, kicks it out to Frederick. Frederick working in the corner. He kicks it back over to Lamp at the top. Lamp trying to drive it in. He hands it off to Bird. Now back to Lamp. They got to keep that aggressive mindset. Keep shooting those threes. They're sinking right now. You're hot. Stay on fire. Don't let them cool you down. 50 seconds now. Shepard trying to drive something up. Shepard one-on-one with Robinson. Trying to shatter some ankles, gets the crossover, drives past him, kicks left side corner now. Frederick with it, now Bird, now back at the top of the key with Lamp. Shepard setting it up once more. They lead by 3, now under 30 seconds. They're slowing this ball game back down. Johnson with it, back to Bird. Bird on Robinson, and a shove there from Mason Robinson. And that's going to be the first foul of the quarter on the Blue Jays, so they've really cleaned it up since that first half where they were actually down into the bonus. Looks like Bouch is going to sub out of the ball game for Jackson-Milton. Frederick with it. Now 17 seconds. Frederick driving it in, blocked from behind, and last touched by Frederick as he tried to save that one. Going out of bounds now, 13.4 on the clock. And Jackson-Milton with a chance to answer back, potentially looking to get 3 more points. Probably going to look for the last shot as well. 13.4 and the clock starts rolling. Over in the corner. Puts it up from the mid-range stripe. It's not going to fall. 6 seconds on the clock. Shepard launching it down to Frederick. Frederick from 3. That one's not going to fall. Tried to put up a miracle shot there at the end of the quarter. But after 3, the Trojans retake the lead. 27-24 over the Blue Jays. Stay tuned, folks. We've got an exciting finish coming up here on YSNLive.com. Sebring preaching it. You hear it from the coach here on the sideline. It's 0-0. You only got to beat them for 1 quarter. You just got 1 quarter left to play. 8 minutes to continue your season. Both teams going through so much adversity in this season alone. Game cancelizations, the COVID protocols both teams going through. And it's all come down to this. 8 more minutes to decide who moves on. Frederick casts it right side, trying to get it into the paint. Back to Shepard at the top. The Blue Jays have gone 14-9 in this season. The Trojans 6-16. The Trojans seem like the improbable Cinderella here, but right now they sit in control of this one as Lamp puts up another 3. It won't fall, and Frederick gets called on the foul on the rebound. So now 4 fouls on the Trojans. Only 1 on the Blue Jays so far in this second half. Only 26 seconds off the clock. The Blue Jays with the ball. Bringing it up is Grope. Right side. Left side over to McGinnis. He wants that 3-point shot. Can't get it off. And that one's knocked out. It's on the ground and recovered by McGinnis. McGinnis once more. Robinson. Now corner. Driving in the layup. It's no good. Rebounded by Sebring. Shepard bringing it up one more time. He's going to get met this quarter by Grope. He's been going one-on-one with Robinson for a majority of the game. Now Bird has it. Bird's going to have to give it back out. Lamp has the top of the key. Driving is Shepard. He had the open lane. And that one swatted into the 3rd row by Grope. A great play down on the interior. Shepard had position, but Grope came in from behind like LeBron James to swat that thing out of here. Sebring does retain possession of the ball. Here's last touch by Grope on the block. Shepard gets it out on the paint. He's going to shoot it from 3 and sinks it in. Nothing but net, and the Trojans lead it by 6 now. Robinson, he's going to drive it. A reach in from behind on Shepard. 5 fouls now on Sebring. They still lead by 6 points, though. The threes have been falling in this second half in an unbelievable effort so far. Robinson on the inbound, gets it over to Grope. Inside to Bouch. Bouch with the spin move, puts it up. It won't fall in. Rebounded by Robinson. He puts it up. That one's blocked, but getting called on the foul was Dylan Johnson. So free throws coming. It was almost a great defensive possession there, but not to fall was that one. So they're sending the 1,000-point Mason Robinson to the free throw line. And his first shot will not fall in, and the Sebring side goes wild on that one. Robinson one more time from the line. That one will fall in, and the Blue Jays bring that lead within 5. 6:28 on the clock. Only one foul on Jackson-Milton in this second half. Bouch subbed out, but he's looking to sub back in right after the next whistle. As Shepard has it, he's got to be careful of that half-point line. Almost stepped over it. Bird driving it in, puts it up, and gets fouled. The shot doesn't sink in, but he is able to draw the foul on it. Make it 2 now on the home side. And Dylan Johnson's going to get a chance to go to the free throw line. Pardon me, Matt Bird to the free throw line with 6:12 remaining. That one is up, and Bird's shot is good. They back the lead by 6 and can now make it 7 with 6:12 on the clock. Second one for Bird is good as well. He's looking like Larry out there, and they lead by 7. Bird now with 11 points in the ball game. McGinnis has it. An open driving lane. That one shot up, not going to fall in. They have the shot, but unable to get it in. And Lamp grabs the rebound, and Shepard bring it up once more. The crowd calling for a foul. They won't get one yet. Crowd has been very displeased with the officiating here tonight, but that's to be expected, as never seems like any side is. Frederick with the open lane and gets it to sink in, and the Trojan sideline goes crazy. Trojans lead by 9 with 5.5 to go. Left side, McGinnis puts up the wing 3. It won't fall. Rebounded by Bird, and he draws the foul. And they're going to call the reach and foul on the Blue Jays. Leading by 9 points, the Trojans are in control of this one. This one's getting physical. You can feel it, that playoff intensity. Both sides don't want to lose because it means the end of your season. All the hard work comes down to this. 5 minutes to go, and you trail by 9 points. It's a heartbreaker for sure. Spinning, Bird gets hit, and he doesn't get a foul on it. How is that possible? He got hit by 2 guys, and now Grope brings it down to the other end. Robinson pulls up the 3. It won't fall in. McGinnis on the rebound. His shot is blocked, but he gets fouled on the way up. All the fouls going towards Jackson-Milton's way this quarter, it seems, at least in this last minute. And that's how the crowd's been feeling. Maybe they're swaying me a little bit. And McGinnis going to the free throw line. Jackson-Milton's first shot is in by McGinnis. An 8-point game, 4:55. That one won't fall in for McGinnis. Now trying to bring it down. Shepard gets double teamed. That one's tipped away by Grope, out of bounds, and back to Sebring. Lamp inbounds it in. Johnson has it in the backcourt. He gets double teamed, has to bounce pass it over to Lamp. Now Frederick has it. He's got only one man in front of him. Bounce passes it down to Bird. Guys go down to the ground, and a timeout called by Sebring. They had players down on the ground. They retained possession with 4:40 on the clock, and now they'll get a chance to inbound.
Hi, this is Jim Myers with Myers Family Insurance. your local Medicare and retirement resource. We're excited to have sports back. Whether you're on the field or cheering from the stands, sports unifies communities and brings hope for the future. We're all one team working together. At Myers Family Insurance, we know the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Well, 4:40 remains on the clock. Sebring leads by 8, but this game seems far from over. There's been a series of runs, and it's been the Trojans as of late. They hit quite a few threes there. Now, corner three, Dylan Johnson, baby, give him another one. And the Trojans continue to make it rain. And they now lead by 11 with 4.5 to go. That ball is loose, out of bounds. Last touched by Sebring, apparently. Shepard got up thinking that one was knocked out on the Blue Jays, and so did this crowd over here by me. A great defensive effort to knock that one out, but the Blue Jays remain in possession. The crowd voicing their opinions. Driving it in, gets double teamed, that ball stripped out again. Frederick has it. Frederick gets it up to Shepard. Shepard now moves it up. He's going to slow it down. Another three-pointer coming in. That one won't fall. Rebounded by Bird. Back, other side, Frederick inside to Lamp. He puts it on the ground, puts it up and in, and the Trojans get 2 more. They lead by 13 points in the fourth quarter of the playoffs. A phenomenal performance here tonight by this Sebring team. Their spirit will not die, and we'll be right back.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports. WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
4:08 to go, a 13-point lead now for Sebring. The Blue Jays don't have long to make a comeback. It's improbable at this point, but you can't give up because your entire season lies in the next 4 minutes and 2 seconds as McGinnis's shot is up. And he's gonna get the point and a free throw, so a potential three-point play coming in. This is huge for McGinnis if he can get this one down. Brings them within 10 if he can do it. McGinnis, one time from the line. His shot sinks in. And the Blue Jays back within 10. It's a 4-minute ball game. They got 4 minutes to try and save your season if you're the Blue Jays. Sebring has 4 minutes to try and move on to the next round. That one's up in the air for a mile. Shepard gets it. Shepard on the charge, though, right in front of you. Grope set the feet, and the crowd here on the side of Sebring doesn't like it. Sebring's coach is trying to get their team back in the flow of it. Telling them to calm it down. Hey, we still got a 10-point lead. Get set on defense. Let's keep this lead. Keep yourself in the game. Keep focused. 9 fouls now on Sebring. Left side, McGinnis in the corner. Back to Grope. Right side, Mason Robinson gets double teamed. McGinnis, left side, open three-pointer from the wing. It's too short, rebounded by Bird, and the crowd's going wild. 3.5 minutes to go. Shepard with it. Shepard gets double teamed. He has to give it up. Johnson has it. Johnson lost it across half court, and a foul being called on Sebring. I'm not sure where it was, but apparently it was there. I think they called Shepard on a charge. I haven't seen too many charges on a double team like that before, so questionable call here late in the game. It's still a 10-point lead for Sebring. Sebring's got to stay focused. They can't give it up. And Mason Robinson's three is no good. Rebounded by Frederick. He gets double teamed. And a jump. No, actually, they're finally going to call a foul on Jackson-Milton. Jackson-Milton thought they were going to get the jump ball off of it. Not the case. It's going to be Sebring's ball with 3:12 on the clock in a 10-point game. Frederick gets the inbound. Frederick's going to move it up. He hands it off to Shepard. Bounce pass up to Frederick now. Frederick has it in the corner. Shepard has it. He's one-on-one with Grope. Hasn't got double team yet. Frederick now corner. Bird looked at it, decided against it. They're going to try and take some more time off the clock. Bird has it in the corner. He gets surrounded. Now Shepard, he gets the point. This shot and draws a foul. The Trojans up by 12. And a foul being called on Robinson down in the paint. 2:49 to go. And the Trojans can nearly put away the ball game if they get this free throw here. At this point, it's going to take a miracle for the Blue Jays to come back. And Shepard's shot will fall. They're up by 13, 2:49 to go. Robinson gets the inbound. They're going to have to start moving quickly. McGinnis looks at it from the corner. That one's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Frederick. So it's going to be inbounded by Lake Milton. The coach over here for Sebring telling his players to stay focused. You can see the frustration building up. They're not getting the calls they feel they deserve. But the coach for Sebring has really just been preaching, hey, calm it down. They're actually going to say that was a foul on Frederick. Apparently you can't play defense anymore. So that's going to be free throws coming for McGinnis. And McGinnis going to be shooting 2 free throws here in the double bonus now. McGinnis' first shot is up and in, and the Blue Jays sit back within 12 points. And one final time now from McGinnis. And his second shot will fall, now within 11 points, and more substitutions coming. A.J. Bouch is going to sub out. Lamp inbounds it to Shepard. Shepard gets double teamed. Bounce passes it up to Frederick. Frederick goes past the defenders. Gets it inside to Bird, who loses it. Had it in his hands, and that's going to be a turnover. Back to the Blue Jays. They're going to sub Bouch back in for the offensive side of things. Hoping to grab a few more offensive rebounds if they can't get a 3 to fall. 2:38 on the clock. You trailed by 11. It's a 4-possession ball game. A shove off there. And Robinson deep from 3 from the parking lot, and it sinks in for the Blue Jays. And now down by just 8. Sebring with it. Sebring gets triple teamed. Shepard now brings it across half court, gonna drive it in, kicks it out to Bird. Bird puts it up. It won't fall in, but he does draw the foul on Bouch. 2:19 and Bird goes to the line. Bird has put in an incredible performance here tonight, 11 points, and now with a chance to get 2 more on this one. Bird, first shot. It will fall. Took a friendly bounce. I thought it was going to rim out there. That's not the case. Now one more time from the line for Bird. Matt Bird's living like Larry tonight. And that second one rims out and rebounded by Bouch. Robinson's going to bring it up quickly. He's going to look at it on Frederick. Kicks it over to Grope. McGinnis looks at it. Corner 3. His shot is up. That one won't fall. Robinson grabs the rebound and gets thrown down to the ground. Or a blocking foul on Frederick, actually. Said he was underneath Robinson as he came down. 2 guys fighting for the rebound there. And it looks like free throws for Robinson. 2:09 on the clock. A 9-point ball game. Robinson with a chance to bring them within 7. First shot is up for Robinson, and it sinks in. Back within 8. Still a chance here. They can't give up. Neither side can get complacent. They got to keep that pedal down to the final buzzer. Robinson, one more from the line here to make it a 7-point ball game. It is in. The 1,000-point man strikes again. Robinson now up to 12 points in this ball game. Bird with 12, Robinson with 12. Great performances on either side. Lamp gets the inbound for Sebring. He's going to get double teamed, trying to find somebody, and gets called on the travel in the backcourt. Bouch is going to sub back into the ball game for the offensive side for Jackson-Milton. And in 7-point ball game, 2:06 remaining. Frederick comes back into the game. Lazoya heads out. McGinnis to inbound. Looking to Robinson, the 1,000-point man. Trying to work it on Frederick, driving it. Stops, puts up the shot. Tries to bank it, it won't fall in. Rebounded by Bouch, and it will fall in. The Blue Jays up within 5 points. A miraculous run to bring them. They were just down by 11 points minutes ago, and now sit within 5. And a timeout being called, so we'll be right back in this chaotic finish.
I went to Greenwood Chevrolet because I was really interested in looking at the tracks.
Because I wanted my dream truck.
Because I've been going there for 20 years. I think whenever we go there, whatever car we're looking for, they have tremendous inventory.
If you're looking for people who care about you, Greenwood is the place to go.
You know, it's like family there. The girls know me in service. It's Miss Kim in the Tahoe.
I'm really happy that I went to
Greenwood Chevrolet.
Because they really went
the extra mile for me.
Now we're going the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
1:56 on the clock, a 5-point ball game. Sebring has the ball. They've had a few turnovers recently. The Blue Jays have taken advantage. Bounce pass up to Shepard. Bird was on the open lane. They couldn't get it to him. Now they get it to him in the corner, but bounced out of bounds by Shepard. Shepard thought it was off the hands of the Blue Jays, but no video replay here, so nothing they can do about it. A turnover. And the Blue Jays can make this now a one-possession ball game. McGinnis has it. McGinnis on the drive. McGinnis goes over the top of somebody, and Bouch gets the points. So now a 3-point ball game. Lamp gets the inbound, bounces it to Shepard. Shepard crosses it over. Frederick on the wing. Now back over to Johnson on the left side. Johnson gets thrown down to the ground and gets called on the travel. Somebody should start investigating these refs. This is getting questionable. He gets thrown down to the ground and gets called for a travel. I've never seen a more clear personal foul in my life that has not been called. Robinson has it. Down by 3, McGinnis, 1:15 on the clock. McGinnis gets it over. Robinson trying to move it, now to Grope. Robinson has the open 3 from the corner, and he ties up the ball game. We're tied at 43 with 1:02 to go. It's not March, but you can feel the madness already. The playoffs are here, and they're a-brewing in Jackson-Milton.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter, 1:02 left. 1 minute and 2 seconds to decide someone's season. Win or go home, it doesn't get any more simpler, but yet it seems so impossible to think. Unimaginable. 1 minute and 2 seconds. For Sebring, the 6-16 season would be emphatically redeemed. You get the playoff win over Jackson-Milton. Jackson-Milton, on the other hand, they've put together a great season, and we're pretty high in the conference standings, and you would just think a loss here would just crush this season to bits, and obviously rivals would love that. Grope knocks that one out of bounds, is going to remain with Sebring. 57.2 on the clock. Lamb to inbound it. He's going to throw it into the backcourt to Shepard. You almost got to start thinking overtime, but with the way these two teams have been scoring, it's almost unimaginable as Bird goes up and gets 2 points to fall and draws the foul. And the crowd going wild, shaking the camera. And Bird to the free throw line to make it a 3-point ball game. He's got 14 points in the game so far to make it 15 if he hits this one here and make it a 3-point ball game again. Bird shot. It will not fall. McGinnis on the rebound. Up to Grope. It's a 2-point ball game. 44 seconds left. Grope, Robinson, 3. And it sinks in for the Blue Jays. And that's a crusher for the Sebring Trojans. Jackson-Milton with 36.4 seconds left on the clock takes the 3 from the 1,000-point man. And they lead by 1 point now. At this point in the ball game for Sebring now, just got to get your offense back in check. Just get your open shot. You know, Jackson-Milton's been coming hard with the double teams. Take advantage. Get down the floor quickly and catch that full court trap off balance and just get somebody down into the paint. If they close in on the paint, you should have the numbers advantage at that point. Kick it out and put up the 3 or get a short mid-range shot. You got to get something here. You got to get your team in their flow. You got to find out something here. This is where heroes are made and legends are born. It's a cliche for sure, but there's a reason it's said time and time again. 36.4 seconds on the clock in the playoffs. It all comes down to this. We may only see 1 or 2 more shots in this entire ball game. It'll be interesting to see if Sebring wants to try and take this all the way down to take the final shot. Shepard on the inbound. Jackson-Milton's defense is going to fall back behind the half-court line. Shepard's going to bring it across and get stripped out by Grote from behind. Bouch has it, hands it over to Robinson. Robinson has it. They got a foul. They haven't done so, and now they will. With 21.3 on the clock, Milton goes to the free throw line. The 1,000-point man with a chance to get 19 and 20 points in this ball game. He's been phenomenal in the second half. Was held to 2 in the first half and has scored 16 in this second half of play. Grope had the strip on Shepard from behind, which gave Jackson-Milton the ball back. It was recovered by Bouch down there on the inside. And the crowd here shaking the stands. And the first one falls in. Blue Jays lead by 2. 21.3 on the clock. Sebring calls a timeout, trying to oust the 1,000-point man. We'll be right back.
Right now is a great time to get more for your trade-in at Tri-State Ford and drive home in a new or pre-owned vehicle. Choose from our great selection of new Ford models or pre-owned vehicles. Plus, get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. At Tri-State Ford, we'll pay you top dollar for your trade, but you don't have to purchase one of ours to sell us yours.
Customer focus, community driven. Tri-State Ford East Liverpool or visit tristateford.net.
Just at the start of this fourth quarter, this ball game was close. Jackson-Milton opened up a 13-point lead on some epic 3-point shooting performances. They were red hot. Since then, they were up by 13. Jackson-Milton has stormed back with the help of maybe a few calls going their way. And now with 21.3 seconds left, they lead the Trojans by 2. Right now, Sebring's in the situation Jackson-Milton was facing a minute ago. They're down by 2. Your season is on the line. Find your man, get your shot. Start playing aggressive defense. But right now, Mason Robinson at the line. He's going to make this a 3-point ball game if he sinks this second free throw. He sunk the first one. Can he get another? And his shot will not fall. Rebounded by Dylan Johnson. Sebring has it. 15 seconds in a 2-point ball game. Probably only one final shot. Shepard has it in a timeout called. 7.6. The Sebring offense couldn't find anywhere to go. 7 seconds left on the clock, and you trail by 2. You get to the situation, if you have the open 3, you gotta take it. You gotta take it, and if you don't make it, well, great effort. If you make it, you're a hero forever. But they gotta be looking to draw up that inside play. You gotta be looking to tie it up. Or perhaps it would be a risky call, but right now you sit in the single bonus. If you can get this ball in and get fouled on a reach-in, something simple, just somehow draw the foul, even a blocking foul at this point, you're going to get sent to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. You make the first and you make the second, you can tie the ball game up. There are so many options to go for. If you can get the foul, I think you go for it. But you probably want to try and draw up just a simple 2-point play. Don't go for something fancy. That has not been their style. Play that dirty ball, get down in there, find something. So 7.6 seconds to decide the fate of the season. Sebring gets the inbound to Shepard. Shepard brings it across half court, trying to draw it up, kicks it out. 2, 1, Bird, 3, it won't fall in, and Jackson-Milton takes home the victory. The late game comeback, storming back from 13 down to win it. And the Blue Jays will continue in this Division IV playoff bracket. In a phenomenal performance that will go down in history. Led offensively by Mason Robinson in that second half with 16 points. A phenomenal game on both sides. Bird put up 15. It was incredible by both sides. Thank you all for watching on YSNLive.com. I'm Alec Caberna. We'll see you all next time for the Ohio High School Athletic Association state playoffs.
This broadcast stream is copyrighted by Yoakley Scott Corporation, LLC. Any other use of this telecast, any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without YSN's consent is prohibited.